Mame Mamo Akwaba and Famon Bragan and Sem TVGH. Mesrel, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification so that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, I will send back. Yeah, Mame, Janet Nabla, or the ma Deputy Attorney General, friend Srem Sai, or the man wutu.
So he has been working on the constitution and violating it left and right. That's what President Mahama and the government have been doing.
Now, me sure say obi bia or follow Ghana politics bia no. One name, Mame a friend no, Janet Abla. Janet Abla or Nordina. Onu neda I think PNP anu as a political party. And a party in their own right. And I mean, on several occasions under Akufo-Addo, Janet has been vocal. Adia what Phyllis Akufo-Addo anye ni ye no. Okika na adwen. I mean, that is who she is. And she's one of the few politicians who say under NDC aban with why critical of government no. One of the few ones because they say most of opposition parties no, I say they are under the illusion say MPP never power still. We've tried to tell them to draw their attention, say MPP need power, MPP need power. But still, I'm sorry, MPP nkwa no more attack. But Janet has not shied away from criticizing the current incompetent John Dramani Mahama government. Now, the latest in say, I think Saturday or Sunday, release be Babon to say, the former CEO for Buffer Stock, era Hanan, no person or 2 coin, cut a man, permission to bet me to coin call share ni health, UK. Or do airport or 2 coin. Obi a visa ni baby ao. Yachino. Na yachina se dentia si Attorney General and say osoro say Hanan kwa omba back. Say but say what's fear is not up to you to determine. Papa no kono ada oni ni re na kwa na. Debi. Because me kai say there was a point in time he was arrested alongside a wife. And so two kwan say oko I could share na pom dia. Court, a high court for that matter. And yes, circuit court, high court of competent jurisdiction. Ama kwan say, oh, mumani kwan na unko nombra. Why do you arrest the person? And Janet Nabla say, onu want to see. They say no John Mama is just a person say, onu ni appointees no we above the law and as saying, or we above the court so. Say we above the law, are you also above the court? Because Attorney General and a deputy Srem Sai, you had your time ever court to stand against anything application Hanan sim tum. And so if the court did not find any wisdom in whatever you were counter audima application na court no go ahead grant it kind of say application na say ni permit me to kwanya who Srem Sai we a wanya which me order say oh and some of these things that are happening some of us we know say all we can do is to talk, okay, but they have power, they are yielding power, and they are showing us where the power lies. Hopefully 2029 say MPP ba obi anko kasa o Christian Council, Peace Council, and say council say hinja yentwa so debi me empire no because me pesa ye be power no like okasa de tia nyame nipa bia na say any organization and the way organizations ni na ye din around this time ye me de so that 2029 no nobody will talk, and anyone who wants to talk, anybody who wishes to talk will be referred. Nyame adomene social media wo, and social media, as they say, does not forget. Yo.
So my name is Janet Asana Nabla. I am the chairperson and leader of the People's National Party. It's not like we get up and always want to talk about the NDC. No. If the NDC is in the right path, why will we come and start talking? All what we'll do is to support them to make sure that the right thing is done. You see, the Hanan case, now the NDC is more powerful than our constitution. The constitution that brought the NDC into power, you know, they thought that because they have given them a majority in parliament, no one can be able to put impeachment on President Mahama. So he has been working on the constitution and violating it left and right. That's what President Mahama and the government have been doing. Ever since they voted them into power, they have been violating the constitution, stepping on the rule of law, and doing whatever that they want. No, ask yourself, how can a competent court of jurisdiction, a competent court, give someone permission to travel, and a deputy attorney general ask police officers to go and arrest that person? The NDC is more powerful than the Constitution of Ghana. So that one is this democracy. Are we in a democratic state? Every day I've been telling people that Ghana is living in a military regime era under this NDC regime. We are living in a military regime era. This is not democracy. Look at what they have done to Hanan. Ask them that what has he done? A court of competence jurisdiction gave him the power to travel. And when he go to the airport, a mere deputy attorney general, if not for NDC, this man, there is no way. Because it's not qualification, it's not intelligence, but he has become a deputy attorney general. Because of that, he has carried it like a silver cap. And he's violating the Constitution of Ghana left and right, as if there's no tomorrow. These are the type of people that when a new government comes into power, when a PMP government comes into power and want to discipline them, then you will see people whose mouths were closed. They could not talk. They will rise up from the dead to come and stand that they want to talk in favor of these people. They are violating the Constitution of Ghana, NDC, and their cronies. Where are our religious institutions? Where are our chieftaincy institutions? Where are the journalists? Where are they? These are independent people that we have kept in place to help us run this country. All of them have become paupers under the government. They have become paymasters of everyone. And they are doing whatever they like. Whenever they get up, what they want to do is what they will do. And that is what they are doing. No, tell me the reason why a court gave somebody, you said the person went to withdraw money from a frozen account. So, no, if my account has been frozen, and let's say that I go there to check and see whether I get opportunity, maybe they've removed it, maybe because the judge gave me permission there. If I check and it is not so, does this constitute to a crime? Now, that is, even if it is true, the person said they are lying. Every day, ever since this NDC government came into power, they took as a crown lies. Look, the lying, it ranged from the president to the least person in the NDC. It is so shocking and mind-boggling that I find people proud to say they are NDC members. Whenever I look at them, I cry in my heart with malicious pity. No, how can you boast of being an NDC member when you're a Muslim, when you're a Christian? How do you sleep at night? A political party that have gotten a PhD in lies, all what they do now is to lie. They lie and lie and lie and lie, and they keep on lying. But you see, today is your day. That is why you are doing that. If a different political party comes into place and is going to do what you are doing, don't cry. Today, I heard Martin Pebu saying that the Attorney General went and filed and refused some guy that they said that Sabojo, what is it, that they refused him bail. So what? Was it the Attorney General that refused him bail, or it was the court? Imagine this. How do you compare these two? That a court gave someone bail and a mere deputy Attorney General rose up and undermined it, and then a lawyer is called And that lawyer is saying that, there was a time that there was also someone who was accused of plotting a coup. The person wanted a time to travel, and they did not give the person time to travel. The court did not allow him to travel. How is that one a case? No. How does this even come into the equation? How does it come into the equation? Two different incidents together. It wasn't a court, the attorney general. It was a court that refused him the bail. But this one, a court who is working for the constitution, gave bail. And an attorney, a mere deputy attorney general, rose up against that bail and then looked for police officers to arrest the person. As we speak now, they don't know where Hanan, they don't know where he is. The former CEO for Buffer Stock, they don't know where he is under this military regime NDC government. That is the reason why when the United States look at what was happening in Ghana, they gave Ken Ofori-Atta a protection. It's protection. Witness, I don't even know. We have witness protection. This is protection from a military regime that they have given to Ken Ofori-Atta. Because they have seen whatever is happening in the country, and they have realized that this is not a democratic country. A country where the government and its appointees are disobeying the constitution of the country. It is not a democratic country. And that is why the United States protected Ken Ofori-Atta by giving him a green card. And you hear them talk blah 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 blah. Are we living in a democratic country where a deputy attorney general has power to send military police officers to go and arrest someone just because of what? It's so annoying. One day when you are being paid, don't cry. Don't cry at all. Because I have said it and I'll say it again. In 2029, you are not leaving the country. There is not going to be anyone who will leave the country. You will not leave the country. You will stay in this country and pay for everything that you did.
Let these volunteers operate and do the work. And they say, Upper East for me, the lions of MPP. Me, Ayemide. The lions of MPP. I security group. Now, who Munswa Mema pa. Yeah. Because 2028, MPP must also be willing to protect the vote of the people. Enya adia ebe pene. Say, our polling station, collation centers. Whilst collation is ongoing, now be yet Takashi, there be mpini biom. And kudos to MPP Upper East. Na evidence say, as a nipa wa coordinated the whole training, or ye MPP Russia chairman. Na wa we MPP penny for name. Na waka say, security crane here. Security no here. Ghana police wo here say ye na as a party no ye be ye na ye private security. Wa we penny for na we MPP penny for na name be kasa say mo abonti no. Juma ye di be di. We dey ama 1 and 8 work. Juma ye di be di. Ube oni shika de kawa no tum. Oni shika ude kawa no tum.